So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Valverde. Carvajal. Alaba. And it's Bellingham. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kubasi gets it away. Chance for a shot! And he can thump it away. Now it's Yamal. He's looking wide. Mastantuono. Looking for options for movement. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Yamal!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Thinks about the shot. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal, can he get on the end of this? Well, this is Lewandowski. Well, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. So it is still 0-0. Pedri powering forward here. And here's Lewandowski. And a chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Knocks it into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's got away. This looks promising. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Koundé. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Carreras. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fermin. Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
We get things going again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Asensio cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Looking for the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Camavinga. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Valverde. Pedri gets across and deals with it. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! And again. And he's quick to get rid. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chance, surely! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's through. Valverde crosses. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. And it's Cancelo. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now the ball's gone astray. Tries to play it through. Played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Carvajal lays it forward. He's had it taken off him. And that's going wide left. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is masterful defending. Referee has just said play on. And that could set him on his way. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Rafinha voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium.
Number 25.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. Yehi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's good running with the ball, looking for options for movement. It's a good run down the right. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Short changes him with that pass. Eder Militao. Both sides exercising caution for now. Tries to pass it through. Doku, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Goes long and straight. Doku has it out wide and in space. He's picked his way through. Doku! It's this time, surely! There it is! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The goal scorer after 15 minutes is number 10.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cherki. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get on the end of this? Cherki is flagged offside. Reinders. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Over to the right flank. Now it's Semenyo. Now there's a... Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's been shipped out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. It's come to nothing. And he's well positioned here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius, real chance! Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And they win it back again. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Has a look up and drives it forward. Reinders. And here's Doku. Looking for the run. And here's Reinders. Reinders! And that's really well manoeuvred. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Oh, important interception. And here's Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Bellingham takes a shot! This looks promising. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
That gets us going once more. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Valverde. And it's Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's destined for the flank. Oh, good take in a good area. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Semenyo. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Diaz. He's looking wide. Back where it came from. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Threads one in. Shoots! And he's stuck it away!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
The goal scorer after 61 minutes is number 10, Mbappe.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Jackie, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Valverde. That's a decent clearance. And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he get it through? Oh, such a clever touch. Brahim Diaz. That is great defending, so alert. Played into space, pass somewhat off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. Courtois sends that a long way. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he shoots! Caught offside that time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doku. Brahim Diaz. Doku. Showing great feet there. Reinders. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he plays one through.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, super find. Skillfully cut out. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cherki voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt.
Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
Number 1.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mbappe! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Spread to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Eze.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, well timed. Saka finding himself in space. Lovely bit of skill.
Such good technique.
That is lovely. It's not an especially good pass, that. Valverde.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Played down the flank. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Eze stood his ground strongly. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Madrid have reclaimed it. And it's Diaz. Zubimendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. Oh, the clearance is short. And he's gone looking for safety. Eder Militao. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Zubimendi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. Courtois claims comfortably. Calafiori. Now Timber. Saliba. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's Saka. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. Valverde has got himself a free kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Short changes him with that pass. Arsenal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's tidy. And it's Valverde. Great vision. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is just caressing the ball.
There will be 1 minute.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. Timber. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
He's having a hit! Sensational from Camavinga! About as smooth as it gets. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
The goal scorer.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 3.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Showing good feet. Back when it goes. Shoots! Brahim Diaz. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Eze. Arsenal have it back and can go again. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Trossard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Camavinga. Arsenal still trailing by one. And big chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Takes a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 7. Vinicius Junior.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked it, tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, shooting chance! That has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brahim Diaz has the space to scheme. No way through, so back it comes. Merino. Rudiger makes the interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Camavinga. He's on it, can he get away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's a good ball. And that's a... He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gyökeres. Saka. Now, and the shot! And no mistake. Right back in the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Nicely weighted ball. Merino.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vinicius Junior is onto this, looking for the run.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Saka in acres of space out wide.
4 added minutes has
Courtois
been indicated.
breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Time added on 4 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he can thump it away. So that's it, it is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position. And he's got...
Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tagliafico, Romero, Oyarzabal powering forward here. Molina, well, that has not gone well. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. De Paul, Alvarez. Messi tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Crosses in and he shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Oyarzabal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oyarzabal gets on his bike and on the move. Molina. No way through. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Cross goes in there. Simeone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. Spread to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Paul. Tagliafico. Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
De Paul. Tagliafico is onto this. Mikel Oyarzabal. Tagliafico. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great vision. Look at the space. Takes a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, he's burst. Alvarez! Magnificent from Alvarez! He's got himself an absolute peach. Argentina cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Alvarez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Paredes. Now it's Simeone. Pinches it off him. That's going wide left. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri with the short one. It's a throw-in. And here's Pedri, driven in. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simeone. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Oyarzabal, Pedri, Gavi. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Paul. Alvarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kubasi. And Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. And that is not getting there. That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's seen that early. used a certain sixth sense. And he's heaved it away, played out towards the right wing. That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Y aquí están, den la bienvenida a los jugadores. Cambio en Argentina. Número 9, número 5.
So we're underway for the second half.
Número 22.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's an excellent interception. Martinez finds himself offside. De Paul. This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Oyarzabal. Threads one in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal! Otamendi can clear it away. De Paul, oh, good-looking ball. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a quick one. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And it's Pedri. Now it's Gavi. Oh, that's fabulous. Almost an hour gone. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Pedri, can he get it through? Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done. And he's being shifted up. He's having a shot! And that's another fine save.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.810.
Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Spain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Simeone is there, and he can get that clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Paul. Oh, that's a key interception. Quick to get rid. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella receives it. Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Pedri plays it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Ball is over the line. Gavi. And it's Rodri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Messi! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Kubasi going vertical. Molina does well to get it back. And it's made its way to him. Pedri into the last 5 minutes. Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Messi. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gavi gets into a good position. And claimed it back swiftly. DePaul, who does have an assist to his name. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20. Número 17.
Into extra time we go.
Número 7.
Argentina displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Número 15. Número 6.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And now the breakaway. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz. Lo Celso. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. He's got away. Distributed tidily. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Messi. Great ball if he... Lo Celso! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Gavi proves just a little bit too strong. He's taking on the lot of them. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's going to go a long way. And here's Ruiz. And we're halfway through extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gonzalez, spread neatly. Taliafico. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, no joy this time. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He has found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lo Celso could move up a gear here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's found a way through. He's going for goal. Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Gavi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And a shot! And he's stuck it away! And right near the end, we have parity. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full mark.
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Argentina tie it up just about.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. I think we're just about ready. Messi is first to take the long walk. And no mistake.
That's the example they will want to follow.
That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Argentina are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Big character, big moment, big save. Gonzalez is the third man to step forward. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
He's done it! Feel the relief! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. So, Jim, quite a game. Decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
Argentina definitely had to take the scenic route.